Hey guys, what's up? Level 2 Gaming here. This is our first ever video. My name is Keegan. I'm one of the co-founders. I got the other guy with me here.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's your name?
My name is Tom, and I am the other co-founder, I guess. Yeah.
I think you are.
Yeah. And it's really nice to be out here starting our first game with Level 2. We don't really have much of a... what do you call it? Like a mission objective with this. We're just wanting to play some fun games and do some live recording while we're doing it. So that's what we're going to do. And we're starting with Stranded Deep. Tell us a little bit about this, Keegan.
So this game here, I chose this one. Tom, I don't know if you knew about it beforehand, but...
I did not. No, it was a shock to me. It is definitely interesting looking. So I'm looking forward to getting started and... seeing what we can come up with.
So we're going to go ahead and start in while it's going through the intro sequence here. I'm going to let you guys know what it is. But Stranded Deep, essentially, if you guys have ever seen the movie Castaway...
I have seen the movie.
That's what it is. So you're going to see here, we're going to be involved in a plane crash. We're going to land on a deserted island and try and survive.
Okay.
I don't know if they have an Easter egg of Wilson, because that would be kind of cool. We might need to turn
I just
that
have
down.
one question. Is there smoke monsters?
Not that I know of, but there are sharks. They will eat you, and I found out you can die.
Sharks are pretty scary. I'm not sure they're on a par with smoke monsters, but they're definitely one of my biggest fears in the ocean. We're like smack bang in the middle of no man's land.
Yeah. So there's our pilots up here. In this system, as you can see in the bottom of the game there, we've got a crafting system we can do. So it wants us, what better way to start the game than with drinking a martini?
That sounds good.
So if you click on it here, it gives you what the different things you can do with the items you've got highlighted. So I'm going to make a cocktail. And then, of course, it's got to be a flaming martini because you can't have any other kind. And then we're going to go ahead.
Did we get a little bit of turbulence there? Is that what that was?
That's what that is.
Shaking?
Yeah,
okay.
we're up in an airplane, and like you saw, we're in the middle of the ocean, but I really don't know what's going on here. I wish I could go say hi to the pilots. My Trolley's over there. I saw Trolly and I got sidetracked.
You think his name is Trolley?
No, the Trolley is because I clicked on this before. I wish his name was Trolley. Hi, Trolley! What's his name?
Trolley 2.
Trolley 2? That's boring. Anyways, we should probably get back to our seat. It's shaking. Let's get back to our seat.
So, is this guy rich then? Because he's on what I understand is a private plane. We're going down. Well then.
Yeah, this is not gonna end well. You can look out the window, but you can't see much. But
he doesn't seem to be too phased by all of the air being sucked out of his surroundings here.
No,
he's just kind of chilling, just sat there.
And then he just runs into the seat, and
there
he goes, "Oh shit!" So now we're underwater.
We are.
So I got to find a way to escape. So let's go. And by the way, one of the things I do like about this game is you only have a certain amount of breath, like in real life. So if I'm underwater for too long, I will die.
You have a certain amount of breath in real life? I just keep going. I wasn't aware there was a limit.
You know what? I have a limit apparently. It's usually about like 90 to 100 years.
Oh, okay. Whoa! Look down at that raft again. That's some nice
textures.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying that actually.
You know those pilots we said hi to earlier?
Trolley and Trolly 2?
Trolley and Trolly 2. I don't think they're keeping their jobs.
No.
I think they're probably
dead,
dead, actually.
They're keeping their lives.
I think they're dead, actually.
Don't go anywhere near that. If Lost taught us anything, it's that you should stay far away from... Yep. You done did it.
I actually have never seen Lost.
You've never seen Lost?
I've never seen Lost.
Well, we may have to do a whole show.
There's
a Lost game. There's a Lost game that exists on some old PlayStation somewhere. It was really kind of poor, but it would give you a little bit of information. So I am intending on making a lot of Lost references during this
and they'll
game.
go completely over my head.
And they will all go over your head.
So question, Island, do we want to go... Oh, look, there's a shark there.
Already.
Hear the music?
Already a shark.
Hear the Jaw-style music? You can kind of hear it now. It's not too intense. But that means there's a shark around. And the scariest moment's when you're in the raft and you can't see the shark.
I imagine the shark could bite through a raft, could it not?
I assume so. They do bump the rafts. I have been knocked out by a shark before.
That is
so island-wise, do we just want to go to the closest one here, or do we want to try and go to one of the other ones?
Well then, for the sake of everyone watching, let's go to the closest one.
And you told me earlier that every time you start a game, it's slightly different. So when I show up,
Yeah, I was reading up a little bit about it, and from what I understand, this is what they call procedurally generated, which is the same thing as Minecraft. It's kind of every time you open up the game and play the game, it creates the world for you then and there. So the idea, of course, being that no two games are the same. So that's kind of fun for walkthroughs and such, because you imagine there's probably hundreds of YouTubers that are playing this game, and each one of them is having a slightly different experience. So it's kind of nice.
there's a shark there, and we picked the wrong island.
Yeah, we just went ahead and landed in the most shark-infested ocean available.
I'm actually gonna go over to the beach because I have not learned how to drag my raft across the island. So I'm just gonna go take the easy route and go to the beach.
Let's do it.
Because we do want to set a base camp somewhere, and you can't set it up in the middle of the woods. I mean, you could, but
The middle of the woods seems like it would be a pretty good place for a base camp.
Yeah, but you've got beds and houses that you're gonna build eventually at some point. And
Now you've played this before, so
I
is
have.
there? I mean, obviously sharks are bad.
yes,
Is there anything else that's bad?
not that I've seen. I've been told there's whales in the game. They did do an update. Oh, I'm on land. Okay.
Like the happy whales or the killer ones?
Like blue whales.
They're happy.
So I've not.
They're big.
I've not found them yet, so I don't know if they hurt you or not.
So I'm thinking more sort of, and this might be a little bit beyond you. You're kind of a young guy, but have you ever seen Lord of the Flies?
I have. Actually, it was one of
You
my
have
favorite.
seen one of them.
I haven't seen it. I've read it.
So I'm wondering if there's any kind of, teenage killer stranded people that like putting pigs' heads on sticks and stuff on any of these islands, or are we pretty much alone?
Sorry, shipwreck. We're gonna go explore that later on, but that's what that is.
Nice. So there's a few of those around?
There are a few of those, and what I've been told is, like, you can see now I'm collecting sticks and rocks, kind
Why
of build basic shelter, fire, the survival. But inside of those shipwrecks are kind of nicer things, like, I was telling you off camera, I found a flare one time.
Mm-hmm.
We found, what was it called?
The air tank.
Air tank, so we could
Yes.
not breathe underwater, but you could get breath underwater. Because, you have a limited amount of breath.
There
in
appear
life.
to be some crabbies, too.
There are. You can actually eat the crabs. It took me the longest time to figure out how to cook them. And I've learned the bigger the crab, the more meat you get, which is a nice little
sense.
touch. I mean, how many games do you play that it's like, oh, it's just an animal and you can...
That's definitely interesting. How do you cook and eat the crab? Do you use the big stick?
We're going to make a fire here, so I'll show you here in a second. Oh, something else. So people are probably like, what's the goal of this game?
Yes.
The goal is to get saved, to survive. So I have a lovely little smartwatch on my wrist, and I can bring it up with the F key here. And you can see it's 108 degrees. It is 10 a.m. currently. I believe this does do military time, where it's 24-hour.
Okay.
You can see the date, and
I
conveniently...
like how your watch has the days survived.
I was going to say, convenient enough, it tells us how long we survived. And if
I want me one of those watches just to see how many
many days?
days I've been ticking.
It's like when you go to one of those, go to a job and it says, days since previous accident.
Since previous accident, yeah.
If I click, I can actually see my health and all that.
Oh,
So this is, I've not yet, I figured out how to eat and how to drink. I don't know how to regenerate my health. So if we get attacked by something, or I've fallen out of a tree, that's never fun. I don't know how to get that back.
How did you get into the tree? Can you jump?
I'll show you. Well, let me get base camp set up here.
Let's priorities here. Let's no climbing trees until we got a
Just so you guys know too, one of the things I have learned over time is how valuable these guys are right here. You wouldn't think about it, but rocks are valuable because you can use it for like a fire pit. Wood obviously you get from all the trees that are around us, and there is food, like there's palm trees that I can get coconuts out of, but rocks do not regenerate, which makes sense because they don't regenerate in real life.
I was assuming that you were keeping them as some sort of pet.
I mean, you don't know me.
Pet rock is a real thing.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I just wasn't born in the 80s.
No, you weren't.
So my goal, one of the goals I want to do here, initially set up base camp, and by base camp, I kind of want to get a fire. I think it's first priority.
Sounds like a good camp
second
thing.
priority is getting tools for building and cutting stuff down.
All right.
So
we're basically becoming a caveman.
Pretty much, because we have no technology. You can build an engine in this game, though. It takes like 6 parts to do it, and you have to find those all in the wrecks. One thing I wish they did have that they don't is a compass. Because I can't tell you how many times I've tried to go to another island, and then I forget where I came from.
Oh, yeah.
So,
See, that would be jarring.
I'm going to throw these sticks down here somewhere. Let's toss them over here. I've learned, too, if I do like piles of stuff, makes it a little bit easier to keep track. And I don't know if you saw, I have a backpack here that I can store. And I can store, right now I only have 3, but I can store
stick?
up
Yep,
to 4
just a
sticks at a time. in it. So I wish, one of my complaints, you can see here I can build something. So if I click on it, I can make a campfire.
Let's do it. Let's make
Let's
a camp.
build a campfire. Where are we going to put, let's put it, because I'm thinking the structure, once we get that far, I'm trying, you guys can't see, but I tried to just point at the screen. I think the structure should go somewhere over here by these crabs. So let's put the campfire somewhere out of the way a little bit, so we have room to build. Because there, I don't know if you haven't looked at any of them, but if you look at some of the houses that people have, I guess I'll call them houses, that's what they are. People have built in this game. There's some of them are mansions.
Really?
I'm not that good.
So it does take a lot of cues from Minecraft then, in terms of you really can just kind of make whatever you want. Because it appeared as though when you selected the sticks, it just kind of made a bundle of sticks. Do you have some kind of menu system later that allows you to make more complicated structures, or? Yes.
So the main building tools you need, or building materials, I won't say tools because they're not tools. The building tool you need is a hammer. But the main building materials you need are rocks, sticks, and then actually these palm branches. Once we get an axe, I'll show you how to collect those. But those palm branches, because that works for bedding, that works for walls, that works for a roof. Sticks are a big one because obviously when you're building a house, you want to build like a foundation first, which again takes cues from real life, which makes sense that you want to build a foundation.
I wonder if there's if this kind of alludes to people's philosophies a little bit. Like there's some people that are just going to be on this island, just kind of instantly start working on their dream home and kind of just settle in and want to be here, whereas others perhaps would just be trying to figure out how to get the hell off of that.
Yep, island hop. I've learned it is nice to at least have a campfire. Pick up the rock. You want to, not to go off track here real quick, but this is probably my favorite thing of the whole game. So this is a yucca plant. I don't know if that's a real plant or not, but when I slice this down with my knife, what do you think we're gonna get from it?
I don't know, but you're at quite a distance from it.
We get some rope. Yeah, you can slice stuff from across the island. As long as you highlight it, start close, you can go all the way back to the other side of the island.
Interesting.
And slice it. I've not tried it on another island. That's a little too far away, but.
So the yucca plant or the yucca plant makes lashing, which I assume is some form of rope.
So what I'm going to do now to make things a little, because you start out with a pocket knife, but if you look in my backpack here, the ones that have like the little things underneath them means they can wear out.
Oh.
So a knife gets dull over time, and it just can't use it anymore. The rock you can actually slice into like shards and make some cool little, I don't know, but
little rocks.
They're called shards, but I don't know what they make. I have no idea. I've yet to figure that one out. But anyways, I'm gonna throw the lashings here because the lashings is the other cool thing. So you can see whenever I have stuff that I can craft with, I get this little icon on the middle of our screen. Lets me know that, hey, you can build something.
You're just gonna have to throw things side by side for that to appear, or?
Yes. So one of the complaints I have with this is I kind of just make a giant pile of stuff and see what happens. But it is nice that you can stack it in there. One of the things I like with like Minecraft and stuff like that is the fact that you have an actual menu you can choose and all that kind of stuff. But because once it starts getting bigger as we go along, it's harder to get more specific items together when you start piling up.
I see.
But here I'm going to build a crude axe, and that's exactly what it sounds like. I need to move forward so I can pick it up. Ironically, I can chop from far away. It's getting dark. Actually, nope.
There's a day-night cycle too?
Yes, the sun just went behind the tree right there. That's why it got dark. There is a day-night cycle. I don't know how long it is, but if you build a bed, you can actually skip the night cycle, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of nighttime in games. I always feel that the bad things come out at night.
So I made the mistake the first time I went through this to go to a different island during night. Yeah, didn't end well for any involved. Oh,
timber.
So you got a tree trunk. You can see coconuts here. So I'm going to show you, so you know my watch earlier. Shows me food, water. Coconuts are a great source of both. So if I cut them slightly, I can get a drinkable coconut, which I'm not going to do now because I don't need it.
How do you cut it slightly?
So I knock it, and then if I get it to a certain stage, it becomes a drinkable. You can't see, but it says drinkable coconut. Actually, there you go, drinkable coconut. So I can pick this up and drink it, and then if I slice it even more, I can then become coconut halves and eat that. Obviously, meat is best. The shark meat is the best one for you, but it's also the hardest one to get.
It's interesting. I'm sort of observing the graphical content here, and Some things seem to be really, really well done, almost like overly well done. Like, I really am a fan of the weather so far, and the water dynamics are beautiful. But then there's some things that are just kind of crude, and like a lot of the objects in the game are a little crude. There's been some pop-ups so far. I'm just kind of wondering, like, if the team just spent an awful lot of time focusing on like a certain few aspects and just kind of ignored some of the more core ones, or whether it's just, you know, indie games so we can get away with it.
Well, this is an alpha, so it is.
It's an alpha.
We do have to say it is an early release.
Oh, that might
but
explain.
even then, there's still some things that you're like you're saying. There's some things in this game that you're like, well, like rafting on land.
Yes.
Like, I should not be able to do. And if I don't know if you noticed when I was rafting, but actually my paddle was inside my boat the whole time.
It's a little silly.
But it gets the job done.
It does.
The other complaint I have is I have to hit E to pick up every single stick. I can't just pick a bundle. Which, look how gorgeous that is. I kind of want to go see that, but I mean, we might wait till tomorrow.
Yeah,
just so
I don't like the
just
idea
so it's
of
not
swimming
dark.
in the dark.
Like
with all the
I said, my
Sharpies.
goal is to get a bed. We're gonna like campfire once it gets a little bit darker here. So we're gonna drop all this stuff here. I actually, one point when oh, there's a shark. It's the killer crab.
You realize the sharks can't reach us here. I am hoping they can't reach us here.
You
If
don't
it's a
know.
land shark, then this game just took a nasty turn.
Why can't I make a bed? I have 8. I need 8 sticks to make a bed, and I can't make a bed. So unless they change that, we're screwed.
You do have a nice bundle of
Look
sticks,
at,
though.
oh, I missed the moon
Oh.
rise. But watch, if you look really close, you can actually see it moving.
Yeah, that's a fast moon. I have a feeling we may have tripped into a parallel dimension here where time moves a lot faster.
Let's cook a crab here and show you. One of the things I really don't like in this game is how hard it is to actually cook something on the fire. So what you got to do is most things you're like, oh, let's just toss. Oh, I almost ate the crab there. You don't want to eat a raw crab; it'll kill you. But I got to toss the crab here. I've already got it selected. So whoa, mouse freaked out on us. Toss the crab, right click, and hang it over the fire.
Wow.
And if I'm good enough, I can balance it there and let it stay. But if I'm not, it just does that.
That is an interesting dynamic.
So, like I said,
I feel like they could have maybe had it on the end of a stick or something.
yes. So you know what we were talking about with spears earlier, or shards with rocks, how we can make
Yes.
the rocks smaller?
small
You
rocks.
can make a spear.
Okay.
So I don't know if you could cook. I've never tried to cook with a spear because rocks are just so damn valuable that I just like, I hold them for when I need like a big, because you make a bigger campfire with like a fire pit and all fanciness. I need to figure out how to make a bed. Why can't I make a bed?
Well,
Oh, I know I can't make a bed.
okay.
I need a hammer.
Ah,
So let's build a crude building tool with poor durability required for building. So let's do that first, and then watch this. I don't have enough.
I think you may have taken the materials needed for the bed and turned them
Yeah.
into a hammer. I think that's what happened.
So, oh no, I didn't pick the hammer up.
Ah,
That's where did
might
it
explain.
go though?
well, this is a mini game. Find the hammer.
Oh,
that
there it
you
is.
just tossed in the middle of your sticks.
Got it. So now we're gonna dump these back. Oh, I need a hammer out. I swear I know how to play this game. So when you have a building tool, oh, I still can't do it. I can build a foundation. So when you have a building tool, you notice it highlights in blue versus orange.
I like that.
That
Yeah,
means
I did
you're
notice
building
that.
something. So I'm gonna build a foundation since we got it.
The blue is more aesthetically pleasing to me.
That's how you know the crab's done. It goes ding. Something I found interesting is you can't actually build a bed on top of foundation. I don't know if that's I should probably get the crab off the fire.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do when you're lost in some place, is build your bed high in case you get, you know, gators and other sort of creepy crawlies, spiders and whatnot. I wonder if those... Did you just eat that crab?
I did. I was hungry. I still need more, but
Your crab sounds like an apple.
all food sounds like an apple in this game. They didn't go very well in the sound. The fire sound effects are kind of cool. I don't know why it's still making that hissing noise because
I'm enjoying the fire effects, actually. I think they're very well done.
Oh.
I think I like the kind of ambiance, the glow of the fire.
Let's since that's the axe, right?
It's like going camping without the mosquitoes.
Yes. By the way, when you know it's drinkable, it makes that tinking noise. So this is, like I was saying earlier, I can drink this. So if you look at my water right now, I need one. I try to keep my water as high as I can because it's really simple. I do have a water bottle. I don't know if there's a way to like fill. Apparently, there's a bucket somewhere in the game that I'm sure you find in a wreck or something. But now I've drank this, so I can toss it back on the ground, and I can't drink anymore because you only get one drink out of it. But if you look, my water's full.
I have a very quick question for you. Something I would
for you.
like you to demonstrate before you break the coconut.
I'm waiting.
I would like you to throw the coconut at the crab. I think that's what everyone's waiting for.
I don't know if
let's
I'm
just
that
go
skilled.
ahead and do it.
I'm not that skilled. Oh, I threw the hammer at the crab. Does that count?
He took it like a champ. I think we let that one live. I think he earned his keep there.
I'm gonna throw the. No, I just want to throw it. Look, I still can't get over it.
Oh, man, that is a tough crab.
But if you poke them with a knife or a stick, they die first time. Or if you hit them with an.
I'm not sure I'm fond of the idea of shanking crabs on a beautiful beach. It just seems.
I have my hammer instead of an axe. I was trying to cut it with a hammer.
Okay.
Don't tell nobody.
Oh, Krabby was jumping around there. Look closely at that sand on the bottom left there.
Like with a
Some
reflection.
serious texture. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that. A little bit wet, a little bit dry. Got the lovely moonlight there.
I wish.
Really well done.
I hope in a future update they do tides as well, because I think that would add a dynamic to the game you wouldn't really think about. So like right here, if the tide came in, we're fucked pretty much.
Yeah.
Like we're done.
I see that. All right, guys, I think we're probably going to hold it around there. We'd like to thank you for watching our endeavors and remind you that you can follow me and Keegan and Level 2 Gaming on facebook.com/welcome to the second level, on Twitter for @Level2Gamers, and then on Instagram for Level 2 Gaming. I know they're all different. Trust me, it was hard enough to get them that good. So please do check those out and hit us up. Any questions, comments, concerns, emotional outbursts, anything you'd like to throw at us, we would be happy to receive it.